Good? All right. First of all, I want to say thank you to each of you. My name is William, William Hall, Hall, and along with Minister Nicholas Hinton. And so what I'm simply asking for the mayor to do is allow those of us who have been given the opportunity to take the COVID vaccine, allow us to transfer that vaccine to a teacher that is willing to take the vaccine, that is being asked to go back to school to teach our children now. I work day to day. In addition to being the pastor here at St. James, I work as the chaplain for UCAN. UCAN is on the west side of Chicago, Fillmore in Central Park, and we were given, all 750 of us, an invitation to take the vaccine because of our work in social service and our engagement with community. And as I shared with my boss, Tom Vanderberg, that I would prefer to give up my vaccine invitation to someone that's willing and wait my turn. By the grace of God, I have no preconditions. I am considered in the medical field someone that can turn around real quick if I were to come in contact with COVID. And so there are a host of teachers that are going to school day to day with fear, and a host of teachers essentially that are willing to take the vaccine. And so it's a privilege to, at this point in the vaccine distribution, to be invited to take it. And so I want to give my privilege to someone who is willing to do it in the classroom in Chicago Public Schools. Yes, ma'am. I have not, and I think that that's the question we should be asking right now. How important is the need to get people vaccinated? We have seen throughout this entire COVID situation, things adjusted and changed, and so why not, if the narrative had been for months, we've seen time and time again, especially in black and brown communities, those who do not have access. That's the reason why the death rate is so high in black and brown, is a denying of access to quality health care. And so this is a quality vaccine, Pfizer and Moderna, and so we want to show what it means to make accessible something for a black or brown teacher that is teaching, especially in some of the worst neighborhoods in the city of Chicago. These young people who are coming to and from, it has been shown that children are some serious carriers for COVID-19. And the neighborhoods by which these teachers are sacrificing day in and day out to serve as teachers are neighborhoods that have no access to hospitals, quality health care. So let's make a statement as a city to say that we are a city of love. And this act of love can be done by so many. I know a couple of other people that have been given the invitation to take the COVID vaccine and want to give their invitation to someone else. And I know at a later date, the governor said that it will be available, but we are witnessing close to 150 people dying a day, right? And though the positivity rate is going down, the death rate has been steady in the hundreds. And so if the goal, if the desire is to see vaccination for our teachers have expressed time and time again safety. The vaccine is to make the classroom safe. And so this can, again, get our children what they need, which is a teacher, and teachers can get what they need, which is a vaccination. And so this should be a norm. It should be a no-brainer that we are making room and access to a vaccine to those who have to wait. Absolutely. Right. Well, anything that's led by human beings will always have a corrupt factor to it. There's no perfect system. There's going to be humans that make dumb decisions. And so the black market is already in full effect with the vaccine. There are those in other parts of the country that are paying to get the vaccine. So we know that wherever there is currency, there is corruption. And so my concern is not those who are going to do wrong by their invitation, because I'm a man of faith that believes God will handle that. That's not my job. My job is to be an ambassador for good. And I think that it's the right and this moral thing to do to, again, move those to the front of the line who are asked to stay in the front of the line. And our teachers are being asked to go and be on the front line which they should, because this is their desire. However, they should not go on the front line without being prepared with a vaccine. It's dangerous. And we do not want to see a teacher not only contract, but we don't want to see any teacher die in good faith and goodwill. And I think that we are underestimating how serious this vaccine. 2 million people have died worldwide. 19,000, close to 20,000 in the state alone have died. And so we never want death to be the end result of denying teachers the opportunity from those who are willing. There are people that are willing to give their spot in line up. And that's what we want the mayor to do. Show what love looks like. This has nothing to do with politics. This has nothing to do with any specific agenda. It has everything to do with compassion and love. And love says that we look for the least and the left out. And in the spirit of Dr. King, this entire weekend, we talk about service. This is an act of service, to show kindness to someone that we are concerned about. And we're concerned about our children not getting the resources they need in classroom settings. We're concerned that our children are behind on a global scale of learning as well. And so in order to address this concern, this is a simple, no-brainer solution. Let those who want to give, allow those teachers to get in front of the line. No one loses when we show love, and love is a verb, and this is an act of love. Absolutely. Thank you all so much. Anybody else got any questions from the? First name is William, W-I-L-L-I-A-M. Last name is Hall, H-A-L-L. St. James Community Church. Thank you all. Again, I appreciate it. Short notice, thank you so much. And hopefully we can, again, show the world what love looks like. So appreciate y'all.